Hello, all. Welcome to HitFI. This is Prashant again. The Cannes Film Festival happens annually in the city of Cannes, France, where films from all genres and documentaries from around the world are previewed and rewarded. It is considered as one of the top 5 festivals alongside Venice Film Festival in Italy, Berlin International Film Festival in Germany, Toronto International Film Festival in Canada, and the Sundance Film Festival in United States. In India, this festival is a time of the year when the mainstream print media and the media channels go gaga over the fashion show that Bollywood lead actresses put up there in Cannes. Entertainment section reporters of major media outlets go and stay there in Cannes just to cover news about what costumes, fashion trends, designers, perfect makeup, gorgeous photo shoots, and the brands our beloved actresses are going to market and showcase in Cannes. Now, one may wonder, is it really beneficial for Indian fashion industry? Now let's take 2019 as an example. Barring Kangana Ranaut's Kanchipuram Sari by Madhurya Creations, not one Indian designer has been represented on the carpet. Just like no Indian films is on the official selection list, and there was no Indian members on the Cannes jury either in 2019. As I said before, these actresses are basically there to market international personal care, fashion labels, even alcohol brands, most of them French. India, being such a lucrative market for these corporations, find it a win-win situation where they can market their products and our actresses can flaunt their beauty with perfect label and lobby for some space in Indian media. Anupama Chopra, a film critic, said in an interview to Hindustan Times that a Cannes veteran told her that Indian talent is too hard to manage. They want first class tickets, business class for their entourage, hair, makeup every day. And they said that it's too hard to manage. So there is no other word to describe it better than utter embarrassment. Cannes is a film festival where critically acclaimed cinema from around the world are assessed and rewarded if they deserve. These Bollywood film actresses have reduced it as a platform to market their products and thus diminishing the credibility of the real Indian films that deserve an award in the festival. Now, do the local print media in France care about Bollywood fashion parade? Obviously not. France is already a fashion capital of the world and they don't care about them. They would have cared a little if we had showcased some critically acclaimed movies. Who actually cares for their fashion in Cannes? Yes, you got it right. The mainstream Indian print media and the channels mostly based in Delhi and Mumbai. Now let's look at Indian movies that have won a Cannes award in any category in past 30 years. Yes, in past 30 years. As you can see, we have just won 3 awards. There were many incredible movies premiered in Cannes, but none of them received any awards. These are great movies, right? One was Hindi, that is Lunchbox. It's a great movie, I watched it. And then a couple of them which are Malayalam. The most prestigious award of the ceremony is called Golden Palm Award, and one Indian movie that has won it was Neecha Nagar. This was the only Indian film that won this Golden Palm Award, and this was in a pre-independence era, that is 1946. Now, if you think about the dismal performances of Indian movies in any internationally prestigious award ceremonies, one may argue that there are cultural nuances that Western world doesn't understand much, and thus we miss out on these prestigious awards. So this may be true to a large extent, but note that there are other countries with drastic differences in culture compared to the Western world, but still able to win many Golden Palm Awards. If you look at this picture here, right? So you have Japan, you have countries like Turkey and Poland, which are like Eastern Europe, which have drastically different culture than the Western Europe. So these can win the award. So it's not like the cultural disparity is the reason why India is not winning the awards. Now please note that if someone is truly serious about getting an award, submission of the movies alone is not enough. It is also required to market the movies through corresponding agencies, and all this requires time, patience and money. Let's say, for example, there is an incredible low-budget Malayalam or a Kannada movie which we think would deserve a Cannes award. It wouldn't make it anywhere because there is a lobbying and marketing required for the movie to get shortlisted in the first place. Many deserving producers, directors in India shy away from such daunting task as they don't have that kind of money or time to shell out. Now, coming back to our lovely Bollywood actresses. They generally don't have any movies to showcase in these festivals or credibility under their belt to be part of any critically acclaimed movies at international level. They all go there under the pretense of representing India but don't give a damn whether India wins any award or not. Their only priority is fashion parades, marketing international brands, and carving out big space in Indian print and television media, catering to Bollywood audiences. It is saddening to see that a country that produces around 2,000 movies per year doesn't have any movie shortlisted in 2019 or a single jury member in Cannes representing India. In case of Academy Awards, India has a body that selects the movies that they think have chance to win an award. But in case of Cannes, it looks like anybody can submit their awards, but I personally think that there should be a centralized body that provides required funding and guidance and marketing channels to make sure that they give their best shot at sending the much deserving movies to these festivals and follow through to increase the chances of them getting the awards. There is also a problem. If the board members of such centralized body composed of filmmakers are more focused on Bollywood and Hindi cinema alone and oblivious of the quality of cinema coming from South or East, then they would end up missing some true gems from these industries. If you have closely observed the Indian National Awards in recent times, there is an obvious bias towards Bollywood or Hindi cinema. In general, the National Award selection process has lost its credibility and the low-budget quality movie makers are missing out on being recognized. Now just talking about Bollywood, right? The Mumbai film industry. There are thousands of youngsters who struggle in hordes. Do we really want to preach that an actor's brand endorsement rather than their talent can get them international recognition, or that filmy elitism demands you look gorgeous at such international dues? And who cares whether you reach there with your talent or were flown down by a big brand who wants you to sit tight and look pretty? Friends, as I end this video, we make 2,000 movies per year, and I think there are at least 5 movies that are true gems and they deserve any prestigious award on this planet. Bollywood positions itself as a flag bearer of Indian cinema in festivals like Cannes, but the priorities of the top actresses of this industry is not to get any awards for themselves or India, but to flaunt their beauty. My sincere request to these actresses is to take a break from their fashion and makeup la la land, as Indian cinema needs to recoup from the damaged perception or the image. This will allow truly deserving creative minds from across India to be the actual flag bearers of our cinema and win some awards out there. Thank you very much, folks. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please do so right now. Thanks.